Hey Happy Fan, come on in. I got some buns in my oven, literally. I normally don't eat breakfast, but when I saw these cute little Filipino buns, I figured I better try this recipe. I've been seeing it all over the place, like on my YouTube browse feed and on almost every Facebook group that I'm in. So I'm gonna give it a try today, and it's my first time making it. If you're familiar with this recipe, then let me know down below on how you make it, or if you have any tips or tricks, let me know down below in the comments section. But when I first saw this recipe, I thought, oh, I have to try it because it just looks so cute, and the way it gets pulled apart, it looks so moist and delicious. So I'm really excited to try this recipe. So let's dive on in, okay? So right over here, I have 1 cup of warm milk, and I'm gonna add my butter and my egg. And I'm gonna add my sugar as well. And I'll just break that up. And to this, I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of the instant yeast, which is different from the active dry yeast. So this one, I don't have to wait for it to bloom. So I'll just give that a little mix. Okay, then over here I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm going to add my salt to this. Just kind of give it a mix. Mixture. Okay, then just start forming my dough. Okay, so I've just transferred my dough over my work area, and I'm just gonna knead it over this chopping board. And I've been told that this dough, I should probably refrain from adding too much flour because it can end up being a little bit tough. So I'll just use this to help me along the way. Just try to knead it as best as I can. Very, very sticky, as you can see. Now I'm just gonna grease it and cover it with a little bit of oil. To rest for about 30 minutes, and then when we return, we will break the dough, and then we will cut it into little pieces, roll it up, and put it in the oven. My dough has been proofing for about 30 to 40 minutes now, and it's just about doubled in size. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to and we're just gonna take this out, and I'm going to knead it a little bit more, and then we'll just cut them up into little pieces, and then we'll roll them into little buns. Okay. Okay, so my scale is out of batteries, so I'm just gonna have to kind of eyeball it, okay? So I'm gonna start off by cutting it in half. Okay. Now cut this in half. Okay. And then now I need to cut it in thirds. So let's say there's 3 pieces there. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna start forming them into little bun shapes, and then if any one of them is larger than the other, then I'll just redistribute the dough. I think I'm just gonna knead it a little bit. Last step, I'm going to roll it in some breadcrumbs, and then we will let it cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. I let the buns cook for another 15 minutes, and this is what it looks like. Aren't they so cute? Okay, so now we're gonna put it in the oven for another 15 minutes, and they should be slightly golden. So yummy. It's slightly sweet, but not too sweet. And it's very fluffy and moist and chewy too. So good. It's similar to a dinner roll, but I think it's slightly sweeter than a dinner roll. It's really nice. It would taste so good with some velveeta cheese, but unfortunately I don't have any right now. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to click like and subscribe, and I'll link down below in the bottom description for you for the recipe. And until next time, I'll see you. Bye.